What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, and yes, I'm rocking the pink fucking dress shirt. Just got out of work. Monday Night Raw last night. You guys wanted me to talk about it. Yesterday's show, September 1st, 2014. You guys wanted me to do a review. I was watching Joe Cronin's review last night. I was watching what's-his-name's review. Everybody wanted to do a review. People were telling me, JD, you got to do a review. Even if you don't review the show, let us know your criticisms of the show. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Videos like this are very difficult for me to sit down and record because there was absolutely no substance on Monday Night Raw last night. And I'll get to that in a second. But first, I got to shout out and talk about what is most important. And that's what you're going to find down in the description below, all right? If you guys missed Off The Script this weekend, 1, 2, and 3, okay? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Link is down below in the description. Go and check them out if you have not already done so. Number 2, if you missed the podcast with me and Joe Cronin, that is also down below, as well as Joe's channel, Twitter and YouTube. Go and follow, go and subscribe if you have not done so already. Number 3, Chairshot Reality at WrestleZone.com. Go and check those guys out. LeBar, Eisenberg, Ghoulish, the best talk show on the internet when it comes to professional wrestling. Their homepage is listed down below. Chairshot Reality at WrestleZone.com. If you guys want to go follow and keep up to date with what Justin LeBar is doing, all his social media links as well will be linked down below. Okay? Now that that's out of the way, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for supporting. Some of you support and love this channel so much that you go to the extreme. And after Friday's episode of Off The Script, where I addressed this entire drama situation with Mr. Prolific, Consistent, and Dedicated, you guys took it upon yourselves to go over to his channel and start bashing him and leaving shit in the comments section, which I seen it all. Okay, I've been monitoring it all. I don't want you guys to do that. I don't want you guys to go over there and do that to him. That is not needed, okay? I don't want to make this into something bigger than it is. It's dead. It's over. It was talked about. It was done. Let's move on. Let's talk WWE. That's what I got to say about that. I greatly appreciate you guys' concern and effort and care for this channel, but I don't need you going over there trolling his comment sections. I don't need you going over there bashing him, cursing him out, telling people to go subscribe, this and that. I know you guys love this channel, but just keep that shit to a minimum. Please don't do any of that. That's not what I really intended for it to happen, but you guys went ahead and did it on your own will anyway. Just keep it to a minimum. It's over. Don't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it again. If he wants to say something to me personally, I would hope he would reach out to me via message or Twitter. He knows where to find me. I'm not that hard to find, okay? Now that that's out of the way, let's talk Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was so bad last night. Everyone was doing reviews on it. I'm like, what is there to review? Realistically, what is there to review? You guys want to know my criticisms about Monday Night Raw? It was so bad that I actually turned on the Lifetime channel. Lifetime for women. Okay, my girlfriend tells me that there's an unauthorized Saved by the Bell story that was told from Dustin Diamond, a.k.a. Screech, and his autobiography, tell-all book that he wrote about what happened behind the scenes of Saved by the Bell. There was a budding romance between Mark Paul Gosselaar, a.k.a. Zach Morris, and Lark Voorhees, a.k.a. Lisa Turtle. That was all chronicled in this movie, this 2-hour film. He had a relationship with Tiffany Amber Thiessen, a.k.a. Kelly. So I was watching that because I grew up on Saved by the Bell, man. I used to watch Saved by the Bell all the time. I watched like every fucking episode, including the college years, which I loved. I loved the college years, man. That shit lasted one season, and I was so disappointed when that was taken off the air and canceled. I loved the college years, man. I really wish they would have continued that. Everybody didn't want to see those guys and those girls grow up, but the college years was fucking awesome, man. That got canceled, so they talked about all that shit in the autobiography. That's how boring Monday Night Raw was. That's how unappealing Monday Night Raw was. Nothing happened last night. I think the best thing that happened last night was Paul Heyman, again, cutting another brilliant promo, talking about Brock Lesnar, keeping Brock Lesnar relevant, keeping him in the minds of everyone watching, okay? There's really no storylines right now that are given to us as a viewer that's going to make me excited for Night of Champions. Number one, I don't think Brock Lesnar versus John Cena really needs to happen. So my ears kind of perked up when Triple H was talking about why he doesn't think John Cena should be getting in the ring with Brock Lesnar again, that he doesn't think John Cena is capable of fighting Brock Lesnar one-on-one at Night of Champions. I honestly believe that. I don't think the rematch should be given to John Cena. As a viewer, and you guys have to fucking think about this, and we talked about it on the podcast, what makes you think that John Cena is going to change the result after SummerSlam? Nothing. WWE, and I've been talking about this for the last week and a half now. More than that, maybe. WWE has built Brock Lesnar up so good, and I'll give them credit on that. Whether it was planned, whether it was all on-the-fly booking, whatever the case may be. They gave him the streak. They gave him Cena in one of the most lopsided WWE Championship matches I think I have ever seen, especially when it comes to John Cena. Okay? They destroyed John Cena in light of Brock Lesnar, and now he's the WWE Champion. What makes you think John Cena is going to do anything different? If you're going to have John Cena actually put up a fight at Night of Champions, that's the wrong way to go. Because if Brock Lesnar realistically did what he did to John Cena, again, a healthy John Cena, a fresh John Cena, a motivated and focused, determined John Cena, what makes you think he's not going to duplicate what he did at SummerSlam? I don't understand the logic in that. So if WWE wants to fucking troll us and maybe have the idea that John Cena's going to maybe get one over on Brock Lesnar, that's not the way to go, man. John Cena can talk all the game he wants. He can make all the promises he wants. They're nothing but empty fucking promises. And this is what I said on Twitter last night. Brock Lesnar needs to win at Night of Champions. That is final. John Cena can do absolutely nothing for the viewer at home, for the people in the audience, to make them and me believe that he actually stands a chance. It's over. Brock Lesnar wiped the floor with you so badly, there's no other way around this. Unless the WWE wants to make Brock Lesnar look weak and then have an outside interference, a.k.a. Triple H, screw John Cena, and that eventually leads to a Triple H vs. John Cena program that they can build up for WrestleMania, if that's what they want to do. Okay, that's the only way I see Brock Lesnar maybe winning this match. Maybe by, if they want to make Triple H interfere and have John Cena actually look strong in the main event, and Brock Lesnar retains the title, walks away, and then disappears for another month or so, whatever. But that's not the way to go, man. That's not what I want to see. Brock Lesnar's a fucking hungry animal. He's a beast. He's the WWE Champion. If he did it once, why wouldn't he be able to do it again? And this is why I've been talking about this. WWE really didn't think this out. Brock Lesnar is your WWE Champion. He was WWE Champion. He's now WWE Champion pretty much by force nature. Okay, there's no other way around it. You had to give him the belt. Otherwise, what you were doing with the streak and everything else leading up to that was going to be a complete waste of everyone's time. My time, your time. It is what it is. But John Cena, my ears perked up when Triple H possibly was going to rename another contender for the belt. But then again, who is there? Who is there? There's nobody else. Nobody else on the roster right now, okay? And then this continuing fucking bullshit with Nikki Bella and Brie Bella. I mean, does anyone fucking care at all about what these two did growing up? I don't care. Again, forced, and it's not genuine, it's not organic. I don't give a shit how physical and how realistic they want to make this feud. It's not coming off as such, okay? This is what we learned last night, and I got my notes here. She stole, or Nikki was complaining that Brie stole her prom date, Ryan, and found them together in some random parking lot. What they were doing afterwards, she did not say, okay? So, Nikki was complaining that Brie stole her prom date that she was so madly in love with. He was some hot guy named Ryan. They were showing pictures of him on Monday Night Raw last night. So she complained about that. Number two, when she turned 16, their mom bought them both a car that Nikki could drive. Brie stole it And along with that, she also stole Nikki's driver's license. She totaled the car and then let Nikki take the fall by giving the police Nikki's license, okay? Number 3, Bray was held back in high school. Nikki took her final exams for her to make sure that she passed all her finals. This is what we learned on Monday Night Raw. Instead of giving us actual substance, we're forced to listen to fucking horrible, horrible fucking acting and shit that I don't fucking care about. This is so out of my fucking realm of interest right now that I honestly shut the fucking TV off. I changed the channel, and like I said, I went to go watch fucking Zach and Kelly and AC Slater on Lifetime channel. That's how fucking bad these segments were, and you guys actually felt the same way. JD, when the Bella Twins, Nikki and Brie came on the TV, I actually changed the channel because it was fucking making my ears bleed. It was fucking cringeworthy. That's how bad it fucking was, and honestly, that's how bad it was. And I don't understand it. I thought this was going to be something of interest, you know, but when you got two women who can't fucking act and make you believe that what you're watching is actually, you know, real and physical, and these ladies can't get you completely invested in what they are doing in the ring, then it's a failure. It's an absolute fucking failure to me, and I don't want to see any of it. I really wish the fucking match would happen next week on Monday Night Raw, and they would get rid of this fucking shit once and for all. The only good thing about this segment was that Stephanie McMahon and AJ Lee kind of got into a little scuffle there. That, you know, there was some intense eye contact, and another match again between Stephanie and AJ possibly was teased. AJ came out because Stephanie McMahon was granting Nikki, of all fucking people, a Divas Championship. Are you out of your fucking mind? For what? What did she do except, you know, show us that she can't act? She doesn't deserve any fucking title match. She's lucky she's on my fucking TV, number 1. Number 2, you're gonna bypass someone like AJ who actually has talent in the ring for a Divas Championship match. So there was a little interest there of maybe AJ and Stephanie having a one-on-one match. That was probably the best thing about that segment. But overall, that segment was so bad, like I said, I went to go watch Saved by the Bell, okay? Other than that, there was nothing else on this show. I will say, okay, The Miz, liking The Miz's work, man. I'm liking The Miz's heel work because out of everything that I listened to Jim Ross say about when a heel is on WWE TV, they're more about playing the cool heel. Okay, I wouldn't say The Miz is the best heel right now on the roster. Rusev is doing a pretty damn good job with Lana, but The Miz is actually playing a heel. He's using cheap tactics to get one over on his opponents. He's cheating to win. He's being cowardly. He's making people react, you know, to hate him, and that's what a heel is supposed to do. The Miz may not be great at what he does, but he's playing the role very nicely, and on top of that, he's not that bad to watch in the ring. Him and Ziggler could definitely give us a great card, a great mid-card match at Night of Champions, so I look forward to that. Ziggler's on fire right now, but I just don't see him getting elevated more than he already is right now. He's on fire. People love him. People are really getting behind him. I hope it would mean something more for Ziggler, but I just don't see the WWE getting behind that, even though the fans are being that vocal about it. Can we please stop with the Mark Henry and Big Show bullshit against the Wyatt family? How many fucking times did we see this match? They're bragging about over 1,400 pounds in the ring between these two teams. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't care how many pounds all 4 guys weigh collectively. We've seen this match about 1,400 fucking times. End it. You already fucking completely downgraded the Wyatt family to nothing now by feuding them with Big Show and Mark Henry. I don't care. You have legit tag teams down in NXT. Start bringing those guys up one by one. Start utilizing the guys you have on the roster right now and get some kind of division going on. I don't want to see the same matches from last week again and again and again on Monday Night Raw. That's going to tune out the audience like that. I don't want to see it, and it makes for a terrible fucking program. On top of that, it makes the WWE creative look fucking lazy. And it looks like they really phoned these last 2 shows in. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I know it was Labor Day and all, but WWE really should have put some thought process behind this fucking show last night, man. We got Night of Champions coming up that everyone is saying is going to be bigger than SummerSlam. Meanwhile, it's just going to be SummerSlam with rematches and stipulations. That's all it is. And now next week now, is when the WWE is, you know what? We got to get our act together. All because NFL Monday Night Football is going to be hitting ESPN and ABC or wherever the fuck that shit's going to be shown. Now they want to step up their game by giving us Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton, by giving us Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt in a steel cage match. I'll tell you what, and I said this on Twitter last night. WWE, with the sense of urgency that they showed last night to announce these matches 1 week out, which they never do. They never do, okay? They announce these matches 1 week out. They're putting on a star caliber show with big name matches, a fucking steel cage match. You know, they got some gay football player showing up on the show, Michael Sam, like anybody gives a fuck about that. I don't care about Michael Sam, man. He's gay. Happy for him. Let him live his life. We don't need to hear what he has to say. Okay, this is a WWE wrestling program. I don't want no gay football players on my fucking program talking about why he came out of the closet. I don't fucking care. You have more important things to worry about, like building up your pay-per-view, which you're touting, you know, for $9.99. Oh, you can watch this and that for $9.99. Great. Keep on that same road, build up your pay-per-view so people are actually interested in paying $9.99 instead of talking about Michael fucking Sam. Nobody gives a shit, okay? Like I was saying, WWE should have a sense of urgency like that last night every fucking week. Every Monday Night Raw should be as big as it's going to be next week with a steel cage, with a fucking stipulation match. Matches should be announced 1 week, 2 weeks out. This match is taking place next week's show. Announce it at the beginning of the fucking show, middle of the show, end of the show. Talk about what's going to happen next week. So people, excuse me, got something in my fucking mouth, man. Fucking piece of hair. So people are actually, in tune with what's going on. Oh shit, these two are fighting next week. Let me tune into that, man. Bray Wyatt and Chris Jericho in a steel cage match. That's gonna be fucking awesome, man. Let me tune into that. I want to see those two go at it. Which Bray Wyatt has to win. Another piece of hair, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But Bray Wyatt needs to really strap down and, just destroy Chris Jericho in that steel cage match. After what he did against John Cena a couple of weeks back, you need Bray Wyatt to win. He needs to come out and look strong. I mean, you make Bray Wyatt look like a piece of shit. You give him a fucking, 5-minute promo on Monday Night Raw last night? You fucking kidding me? He just got his ass handed to him by John Cena in a tag team match, impromptu tag team match the week before. Then you have him come on and talk about whatever bullshit for 5 minutes? I mean, give me a fucking break. You're destroying the guy's character. Now you put him in a steel cage match, and he ultimately has to win this feud. I don't know what Jericho's going to be doing at Night of Champions. I don't know if he's going to go against Orton. I don't know. I didn't really see that in the cards, but it looks like that's what they're heading to. But regardless of all that, WWE should have this sense of urgency every fucking week, man. Every Monday Night Raw should be star-studded, stacked. This is a business. All because Monday Night Football is coming around. Now you want to fucking throw out a steel cage match and Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns, SummerSlam rematch. John Cena's going to be there. Michael Sam's going to be there. These two are fighting. That one's fighting. Whatever. That's what they want to do now because now they have legit competition on Monday Night Raw, on Monday nights going against Monday Night Raw. Or because NFL is going to destroy you in the ratings. And that 2.7 rating is probably going to dip to a 2.2, 2.1. Really now? You'll be treading a fucking 1.9 more likely than later, okay? Or sooner rather than later. That's what's going to happen on Monday Night Raw. So WWE really, hopefully, now that Monday Night Football is back, we're going to start seeing more focused, more energetic Monday Night Raws. But after last night and the week prior, this is why I don't come on here and do reviews, man. This entire video was a rant video. It was a fucking rant video because Monday Night Raw was awful last night. Nothing to review. Nothing to review. All I can do is highlight the fucking mistakes that WWE made. And then people will tell me, oh, JD, you're always fucking negative about everything, whether it's Call of Duty, whether it's Monday Night Raw, WWE, this or that. I have a right to be fucking negative. You guys want me to be positive after what you've seen the last 2 weeks? If you actually can sit here and tell me that any positivity came out of those shows, then you're obviously watching the wrong fucking program. Plain and simple. And that's it. I have to be negative. There's no other way to be but negative after those last 2 weeks. That's your Monday Night Raw review. That's what I think about the shit that I seen on Monday Night Raw. Let me know what you guys think down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you have any complaints? What would you change? Blah, 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 etc., etc. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm fucking sweating bullets here because of my rant. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to actually stream right now Call of Duty Ghosts. So if you are interested in seeing that, twitch.tv/JDfromNY206. Link will be down below as always. And that's just it, guys. This is my Monday Night Raw review. If you missed any of my previous videos from this past weekend, link is down below. WrestleZone.com, link down below. Joe Cronin down below. Podcast down below. And that's it, guys. I will see you on Friday for Off The Script. Until then, take care. This is JD in the pink fucking dress shirt. And I'll talk to you guys later, alright? Take care.